Vivek Wadhwa, The Immigrant Exodus, Why America is Losing the Global Race to Capture Entrepreneurial Talent. In The Immigrant Exodus, Why America is Losing the Global Race to Capture Entrepreneurial Talent, author Vivek Wadhwa dives into the challenges faced by immigrants in the U.S. and the potential consequences of America's outdated policies. Throughout the book, Wadhwa draws from his personal experiences, offers historical context, and presents research findings to discuss the impact of immigration policies, particularly on skilled workers in the tech sector. This summary will challenge you with thought-provoking statistics, walk you through the evolution of immigration policies, and present key proposals for securing America's place as a global leader in innovation.
Vivek Wadhwa, The American Dream. Vivek Wadhwa, a computer science graduate from the University of Canberra, left Australia in 1980 to pursue his American dream. He took a low-level programming job at Xerox and, after 18 months, obtained his green card. Wadhwa later on ventured into entrepreneurship, launching successful startups such as Seer Technologies and Relativity Technologies, which generated thousands of jobs. Following a near-fatal heart attack, Wadhwa began a teaching and research career at Duke University's Pratt School of Engineering. His outstanding contributions to the U.S. led him to win the Outstanding American by Choice award in 2012. Shifting entrepreneurship power. Immigrant-led high-tech firms in the U.S. have created thousands of jobs over the years. Indians and Chinese immigrants led a quarter of these companies in 1998. In the Silicon Valley, they began or co-created over half of such firms. However, existing American immigration laws and policies are preventing these immigrants from contributing to the economy in the best way possible. Obtaining a green card became increasingly difficult in the years following 1995. The result was a brain drain that could have been avoided had the U.S. government decided to introduce simple, direct, and obvious changes to immigration policies. Chinese and Indians hold a disproportionate number of H-1B visa, only sponsored by employers, which they must maintain or risk deportation. This system means that immigrant workers do not have the freedom to move to different companies unless they are willing to leave the country. If the U.S. government could change this outdated system, immigrants could contribute more to the economy, creating more jobs and furthering the U.S.'s position as a world leader in innovation. The Immigrant Entrepreneur Dilemma. U.S. visa restrictions are pushing skilled immigrant entrepreneurs towards countries with attractive startup ecosystems. Many talented immigrants experience difficulty obtaining visas to start a business in the United States, causing them to pursue opportunities elsewhere. The EB-5 visa program is the only existing visa category for entrepreneurs looking to launch companies in the U.S., but it requires business owners to show that they have significant capital. This proves challenging for many technology startups who need to raise funding but don't qualify for EB-5 visas. In addition, the percentage of Silicon Valley startups created by immigrants dropped significantly in 2012, prompting increased competition from other countries that offer visa incentives for entrepreneurs. Despite this, a thriving technology ecosystem with a high number of talented foreign immigrants remains essential to promote growth in the industry. The power of immigrant entrepreneurs. Immigrants create a significant impact on U.S. job growth and company formation. They are twice as likely as native-born Americans to start a business and produce 28% of new U.S. firms, despite being only 12.9% of the population. Famous immigrant entrepreneurs include Vinod Khosla, Sergey Brin, and Elon Musk. Startups generate 65% of new U.S. jobs, and immigrants are crucial managers in 75% of the country's top venture-funded firms. They filed 24.2% of all international patent requests in 2006, with most coming from China, Taiwan, or India. Immigration Act of 1924. The Immigration Act of 1924 limited immigration to 2% of the U.S. population from any nation and set quotas for immigrants. The 1965 Hart-Celler Act broadened these quotas, making it easier for U.S. citizens to bring in their families. This change fueled a spike in immigration. In 1967, 1,321 scientists and engineers migrated from Taiwan, and by 1990, 25% of California's tech companies' scientists and engineers were immigrants. The Act's impact changed demographics within the U.S. and created a more diverse talent pool that has fueled innovation and growth. Immigration and the decline of Silicon Valley's startups. In recent years, the number of immigrants starting new firms in Silicon Valley has decreased significantly, resulting in a loss of a key growth engine for the U.S. economy. Many of these immigrants, who were once drawn to the U.S. for better economic opportunities, have started taking their talents back to their homelands, where they can create their own companies. A significant number of Indian and Chinese innovation workers cite greater economic opportunities as their primary reason for leaving the U.S. Surveys of top-flight international students show that only a small percentage wishes to stay in the U.S., while most want to return home. As a result, tech giants such as Amazon, Google, and Microsoft have expanded their operations in India, where high-tech graduates can work for top companies without leaving their homeland. This shift is indicative of a larger problem facing the U.S. economy, which is losing talented immigrant workers who could have contributed to the country's growth and innovation. The H-1B visa debate. The U.S. Department of Labor sets a minimum wage for foreign skilled workers on H-1B visas. However, since it takes about 10 years to get permanent residence, Indian and Chinese workers have few options but to search for similar jobs abroad. This puts U.S. innovation and economic growth at risk. Despite the shortage of tech talent in the U.S., the issuance of H-1Bs was capped at 65,000 per year in 2004. In 2008, employers applied for 404,907 H-1B visas. Such foreign skilled workers tend to cluster geographically, particularly in research and technology centers, where their expertise is in high demand. This poses a challenge to U.S. growth as the country struggles with a sluggish economy and low job creation. The H-1B debate. The H-1B program in the U.S. has been surrounded by controversy, with some politicians arguing that it encourages outsourcing and is unfair to U.S. high-tech employees. However, there is a shortage of skilled technology workers in the U.S., and H-1B restrictions contribute to a lack of labor pool mobility. Skilled immigrants have no say in the process that controls them and the U.S. economy's destiny. To compete globally, U.S. universities and corporations need top talent, much of which comes from non-U.S. citizens. The expansion of the H-1B program is necessary to encourage talented immigrants to come to America to spur economic and technological growth. Simple solutions for U.S. immigration. The U.S. economy could gain $100 billion to $150 billion and create 1 to 1.5 million jobs by implementing 7 immigration changes. The suggested solutions include issuing more green cards to highly skilled workers, allowing spouses of H-1B visa holders to work, boosting immigration for specific skills, freeing H-1B workers from their employers, extending the OPT period to 4 years, creating a startup visa, and ending the green card country cap. These remedies wouldn't financially burden U.S. taxpayers and would prevent the loss of innovators to China, Brazil, and India. Empowering skilled immigrants. President Obama's executive order expanded the OPT period for students and allowed H-1B spouses to work. The order can be revoked by the next president. While immigrants have little say in the policies that affect their lives, skilled immigrants contribute to America's prosperity.
Wadhwa's analysis in The Immigrant Exodus sheds light on the importance of skilled immigrants in shaping America's technological landscape and overall economy. He convincingly argues that obstacles, such as outdated immigration policies, lead to a decline in entrepreneurship, hindering the country's competitive edge on the global stage. The future lies in the adaptive capacity of America's immigration system, as the author suggests 7 changes that can reverse the current trajectory. By incorporating these changes, the U.S. can revitalize its position as an international powerhouse of technological talent and economic progress.